Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. Welcome to another pick a card reading. I'm so happy to be doing this with you guys today. If you're new to my channel, this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. I'm here to make spirituality fun and accessible for you. Please feel free to check out any of the content on this channel. I have a series called The Wake Up Call. I also have another series called Manifesting with the Divine, where I talk about channeling and manifesting with the divine. I also have another channel called Shantia's New Chapter where I talk about personal experiences and lessons that I've learned. All of that is linked down below. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on today's pick a card reading. I'm really excited. We're looking into your psychic abilities. Yes, I have not done a reading, I think, like this in a minute. But, I know a lot of you are very intuitive yourself. So you guys probably have a really good idea on how your intuition works. So today we're going to be identifying what are your psychic abilities. We're going to be looking into what's happening around them or with them and any advice the guides have to give in regards to them. Yes. My understanding of psychic abilities is essentially they're not, it doesn't make you it's like, yes, you're a superhuman, but no, you're not. The reason why we have them is to awaken. That's it. So it's like the more you expand, the more you awaken, the more intuitive, the more psychic you become, period. And all of it is there to serve the same purpose, which is for you to awaken, pretty much. So, you always have free will to decide how you want to use your psychic abilities. Some people see it as a curse, but they're really just supposed to be using it to awaken for themselves. And typically when we awaken, we feel more compelled to help people in some way. So that's why people feel compelled to do readings or help people using their intuition. Okay, let us go ahead and start with our meditation. We have 3 piles to choose from. Groups, specifically groups. This Palo Santo takes a minute to light up for some reason. Here is your singing bowl. Okay, so group number 1, you have the malachite. Group number 2, you have the amethyst. And group number 3, you have the black obsidian. Here's a close-up of the crystals. Hey, group number 1, if you chose this lovely malachite, then this is going to be your reading. So as usual, I'm going to pull energies first, and then I'm going to read with the crystal and then pull cards. So we're just going to intuitively pick up whatever wants to come through with the guides in regards to your psychic abilities, whatever information they have for us that is necessary for you to know right now to help guide you. Guides, dial me into the energies of group number 1, please. Okay, the energy is flowing rapidly. I think some of you guys, I'm not really surprised. Malachite is very powerful for intuitive gifts. So I think a lot of you do feel very connected to your intuitive gifts. You feel pretty comfortable in them and it's flowing very nicely. So that's like the first thing that wants to come through is whatever you're doing to help enhance it or to work on it, it's working for you. So just keep it going because the energy is flowing, which is nice. That's what you want. You want the energy to just flow, and it's flowing pretty rapidly for you. So I feel like you're pretty accustomed to or well accustomed to what you're doing and how you approach it. Let's see what else wants to come through. Okay, so I was kind of seeing 3 points. 3, Trinity seems to be a really important number in numerology. I feel like this is about you being balanced within yourself. That's helping you to tap into your intuitive abilities. So, I know sometimes people like to get lost in the ether and to be in that magical, imaginative space, but truly we're called to live in this world. So I think you are finding a nice balance. If you feel like you're not, make sure you are doing what you need to do to be grounded. Follow through with your day-to-day responsibilities. Take care of your body. Make sure you're eating okay. Do some meditation, some form of meditation. Meditation doesn't have to mean sitting still quietly for 5 minutes, even though that is effective. You could just be becoming aware. Perhaps while you're watching a movie, you can be aware of your body. Perhaps while you're driving, you can become aware of your body. When you're in the bathroom, you can be aware of your body. It's just about awareness. But I think there's like 3 areas that you're being called to remain balanced. It could be just a mind, body, spirit balance that they're calling you to tap into. That's important. I think you guys have a really nice balance of mind, so intellect, intuition, and heart. So it's like intellect and intuition, they go together. Some people, they get lost in the intuition too much, or the flowy energy, that it's hard for them to be grounded, but make sure you're doing that. Your intellect helps you to connect the dots. It helps you to formulate equations in your mind, essentially, or a way to communicate or describe what you're seeing or what you're doing. So all of that is important. Let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. Group number 1. Okay. Something about movement and rest. It reminded me of someone going into... it felt like physical therapy to me. I don't know if some of you are having to experience some kind of physical therapy in your life right now that's helping you to feel a lot more tapped into your body, or it's helping you to feel a lot more physically fit. But because I'm seeing the word that came through was physical therapy, physical might be more of what you need to tap into, or what you need to level out for your intuitive abilities to sharpen. So movement, moving your body, finding a daily exercise routine would help you. I don't know, I was seeing this rocking motion, so I'm trying to figure out what that was. So I'm seeing a rocking motion. To me, the rocking motion is kind of like meditation or hypno energy. So like hypnotizing. It's like, for some of you, maybe you need to hum, or you need to get into a really rhythmic meditative state in order for you to feel really tapped in, so that you feel a lot more attuned to the energies and less in your mind, your thinking mind, that's just going with thoughts. So in order for you to differentiate between the two, you have to find some kind of rhythm with yourself, or rhythm with your body. So it could be like dance, music. It could be listening to singing bowls that help you to tap into your energy. It could mean doing something physically with your body. It's like some kind of exercise, like yoga of some sort, that will help you as well. Okay, let's read with the crystal. Okay. You guys are getting pyramids galore. Pyramids are pretty powerful. That's like my Hierophant energy. So to me, this taps me into, you guys have a lot of ancient knowledge and wisdom to offer to people. So things that are, it's ancient, but it's also just universal language. You know how to speak the universal language. Pyramids take me to the alchemist Santiago when he traveled to the pyramids to find his treasure. So you guys know how to access a lot of treasure, a lot of divine wisdom for other people. So you guys more than likely are teachers. This is the group of the teachers. You're here to teach people something. and offer them knowledge that they're not aware of, because you have like a strong antenna. So you know how to connect, probably crown chakra energy, third eye chakra. You know how to connect and just become very aware of the knowledge or information, and you know how to download it into you to help guide people, essentially. So that's a strong psychic ability, intuitive purpose that's coming through for you guys. I mean, I'm getting a lot of Hierophant energy. So you just have a lot of ancient wisdom, which means that when you tap into old systems like Vedic astrology, or it's like old systems, you could probably tap into any system and feel intuitively connected to it. But old systems, you could get information from that, and you would know how to teach people that information here. So it can be even like old mythology. All that serves a purpose. Yeah. Strong triangles. So I think you guys are teachers, very much, very powerful. You have a lot of information, a lot of guidance to give to people about how things operate. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start pulling. I was going to pull a card from this deck first. Guides, let me know anything you want to know about group number 1 and their psychic abilities. Okay. Let's pull another one. I think that's a powerful one. So we have here, you guys got number 1, soul lesson, trust, root chakra. Wow, so very much strong in the grounded energy. We also have here ritual, healing connection, heart chakra, number 16. Okay, so starting with the heart chakra energy, so that means your heart is very intuitive, very psychic. Heart chakra is like, it's very beautiful essence. It just means that you're very empathic. Usually people have a very open heart chakra, are very empathic. That means they know how to guide other people. Very compassionate, very giving, very connected, right? It says here healing connection. So you're very connected. But this is also something that can help elevate you, is healing your connection to yourself, listening to your heart. So if you want to become more in tune with your intuition, you have to listen to your heart to guide you. We have number 16. 6 is all about the heart energy, nurturing energy. So listening to your heart will help you to guide other people, essentially. The more you trust your instincts with that, the more you're just going to know what guidance to give to them, because you're so connected. You're so connected to life and how it works, how it operates, and you'll essentially know how to give people the advice they need to heal, right? Healing connection. Heal their connection to the earth, heal their connection to themselves, their life. And this, honestly, is what a lot of people are looking for, is connection. You know, when they're searching for a relationship, or they're searching for a dream career, they just want to feel connected to what they're doing. And you know how to help people get connected to themselves again. So we have here a soul lesson, trust, root chakra, number 1. So you guys are very creative. You guys are very creative, very creative souls. You guys can kind of do anything. There's a youthful energy that's coming through from this group very powerfully. I got Aries and Leo energy, which I wasn't expecting, but I think that's awesome. Leo and Aries energy. Frida Kahlo just reminds me kind of like Aries energy. She very much pioneered her own path and was very unapologetic about what she wanted to do. It says here soul lesson, trust. So again, with that soul, when you tap into that soul's essence and you just trust what's going on in the world. I think this is also advice that wants to come towards you, is to just root yourself a bit more in trusting the divine plan and trusting that the universe is here to guide you and show you the way. And just be very creative. Be expressive in yourself. Trust yourself. Go your own unique path. Be very much like an Aries. Go your own unique path, and don't get caught up in what other people have to say about what you're doing. Okay, so can we know more about this group's psychic abilities? What are their psychic abilities? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and have some fun. Wow, so it's a lot of energy here. You guys have a lot of energy. So perhaps sacral chakra is what we're getting for you guys. We have here Leo. Uranus and Leo in the 12th house. Okay. Interesting. So your intuitive ability has a lot to do with your creative expression. You have a very creative approach to life. Tell me more about what this group's creative, their psychic abilities are, guides. Nice. Okay. Whoa. Can you clarify that for me, please? Okay. Yeah, you guys are very intelligent. You get a lot of downloads. So we have the Four of Swords and we have the Ten of Swords. So that could be like healing, a lot of beautiful healing energy. You've had to do a lot of healing with yourself. Meditation going in. I'm getting astral travel for you guys. I'm getting that Magha energy for some of you guys. Magha, it's very intuitive, very spiritual. So anything that's like K2 connected is very spiritual. So if you're into Vedic astrology, the K2 nakshatras are... Oh my gosh, why am I blanking out on Aries, even though I totally know it? Aswini. So Aswini in Aries. We also have Magha in Leo. And what's the other one? Connected to Sagittarius, which is Mula. Yeah. I think those are all and they're all fire signs. So interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some fire sign energy. Yeah, look at that. Nine of Wands. So you guys are really resilient spirits and souls. You guys have gone through a lot. You've pushed through a lot. I think you've had a lot of reincarnations where you've had to learn different lessons. So one of your intuitive abilities is that you can tap into the strength of, or the lessons that you've learned in your previous lifetimes. Like you're very much connected to your past life. So you have like previous buildup of knowledge and information where you've had to go through struggles and difficult circumstances and you've just learned to like push through. So very resilient spirit in general. That's why each time you come back, it gets easier and easier for you. So it's like before, if you were battling for survival in one way, in this lifetime it's just easier. Maybe you've entered into a much more childlike mentality because you worked so hard in your previous lifetime. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. A strong, it's like you're wise old souls, but you're also know how to connect to your inner child very, very well with that Leo energy coming through. Very smart, lots of downloads, lots of informations and guidance to offer to people. The clarifier for the Devil card here was the Four of Swords. So it's like deeply meditative state. This could be like a Capricorn energy, learning how to get very grounded in yourself. A strong sense for knowing how to take care of your body. A strong sense for knowing how to obtain success. So with this Uranus in the 12th house in Leo, that's the same energy I've been talking about. You guys get a lot of downloads. And it comes through you in a very like abstract ways, like an abstract language. It comes to you intuitively, abstractly, but very creatively. And you know how to express it in some way. Like that's very fun and enjoyable for people so that they can understand it. Because Leos, to me, they know how to tap into the inner child very well if they want to. And very magnetic as well because they relate to like all people. They relate to kids, they relate to teenagers, they relate to adults. They know how to relate to all levels. That 12th house is the ether. You know, it's one of the best house for intuitive psychics to have is that 12th house energy. Uranus is the intellectual genius. So you're intellectually like really smart when it comes to creatively accessing information and wisdom. How you express it's just up to you. Okay, let's see what else they want to tell you. Okay. What do you want to let this group know, guides? Yeah, this group, you're definitely meant to go your own path in this lifetime. Just do your own thing, whatever you feel called to do. We have your crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Yeah, so I already talked about that. Crown chakra energy. Yeah. Downloads galore. You guys are very connected. Again, we got the healing connection here with the heart chakra. You're very connected to the universe. You're very connected to how everything works. You guys are free souls, very free spirited souls. So you guys are very free to like live your life. That's what your calling is. If you feel like you're trapped, it's probably because you're supposed to be like free, traveling, doing things, having fun. You want to free your energy to access more of that. So if you hear divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy, I feel like this group, you naturally attract to you very fortuitous situations that just like land in your lap. And it's because of your energy. It's because of your energy. So sometimes people don't understand, like, are people lucky? I'm like, it's just their energy. And some people just have that really positive, radiant energy when it comes to attracting positive circumstances and the right people into their lives. Yeah. I'm getting lucky energy around this group. I feel like you guys get really lucky around certain situations. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. Oops. Yeah, we have your co-create. Very creative. You guys are meant to be very creative. Very creative. Have fun. Enjoy life. You guys are you guys were called to essentially like create and do what you want. So I'm getting like you guys paid your karma. I don't know what it is, but the energy feels like it feels very light and bright. So I feel like in this lifetime you've already paid your karma. Whatever is happening, you're moving into the space of dharma, and you're being asked to enjoy your life. Co-create the reality that you want. Again, we already talked about it. You guys are very creative. Let's see what else wants to come through. I have these chakra cards. Let us know about this group's psychic abilities. Oh, okay. We'll take that. All right, so we have your heart chakra again. Wow, your heart is powerful. There we go. And throat chakra. So we have here throat chakra affirmations. I listen to my body and my feelings to know what my truth is. Okay, I kind of like legitimately said that earlier. I think you have a lot of divine wisdom you can offer to people, utilizing your throat chakra, so activating that. You guys are meant to live like a very adventurous life. Be very expressive. So if you feel called to, it's like you guys very much just like create the life that you want. But if you feel called to tell someone your story, or to write a book about it, or to create, YouTube videos or something, you definitely have the ability to help guide people using your throat chakra, because you're very attuned to your body. You're very attuned to your own cycles, and you're very attuned to the inner truth. Okay, we also have here heart chakra. The chakra is located at the center of the chest rather than where the heart is, center of the chest. This chakra colors our life with compassion, love, and beauty. Okay, we already talked about that. You're meant to live an adventurous life. You're meant to be compassionate towards people and connect to them. I feel like however you feel called to, if you want to be an actor, if you want to like build bikes, it doesn't matter. Your aura is very powerful and potent that you can be doing anything, and it's whoever you're around, you influence them and you help to raise the vibration of the earth. Whenever you're having fun creating, this group strongly, whenever you're having fun creating, that's where you thrive. Create. Have fun. Okay, tell us more about this group's psychic abilities, guys. Oh, hey. Okay, we have here Liberator. So this is my Sagittarius card. You guys are getting all the fire signs. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Yeah, you guys are strong advocates for asking people to like live freely, express themselves freely. The more you activate that throat chakra, by the way, if you just speak your truth, the more you're going to be called to live your truth as well. That will help to liberate you if you're feeling caught up in, life situations and not feeling like you can really express yourself. Just start speaking it out, saying it out loud. You can even do it behind closed doors. That's a start. So again, throat chakra energy is coming through very powerfully for you guys. You guys feel like an offbeat teacher to me. It's like you could teach like in a class or whatever you want to do, but you guys are to me life's teachers. Wherever you go, you have so much knowledge and wisdom from your past lifetimes that you've accumulated that you can just speak wherever you're at, with your friends, with your coworkers. And if you just let yourself speak from your heart, then you're gonna find yourself saying deep things that they're gonna be like, wow, I never thought about it that way. Perhaps you guys have people who already say that to you, like, wow, I never thought about it that way. You really just, your energy is just so nice. Okay, so with that Capricorn energy, very much you guys are meant to be entrepreneurs, so intuitive creative entrepreneurs. This is my group, intuitive and creative entrepreneurs. I meant to say that this is this is the entrepreneur group. So entrepreneur or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. What did I say? It's your energy. It's like whatever you set your mind on, whatever you want to do, you can thrive at and you can succeed. You can succeed because you just have like a potent magnetism about your energy. And I feel like I don't know what you did karmically in previous lifetimes, but I have a feeling that there's some like good karma that is coming to you in this, like very powerful karma coming to you in this lifetime, where it's like you paid your dues and they're like, all right, it's time for us to like reward this person for, pushing through. And honestly, when you call for expansion, the universe is like, we're more than happy to help you. We are more than happy to help you. So you guys have a good affinity for money and spiritual abundance. Essentially, if you feel called to do that, I say, why not? Why not? Okay, we also have here teacher. You guys are teachers. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Yep. That's just confirmation. You guys are the teachers. You guys are here to teach people something. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's just see if they have any advice in regards to your psychic abilities and what they feel like you should do in regards to growing it or working on it. So any advice for this group to work on their intuitive gifts? We have here Venus. Your guys' advice is Venus. That's funny. Clarify the Venus. Couldn't get any more fun than that. House 2, creative. Yeah, so the house 2 is my entrepreneur house, and we have Venus, which is about creativity. So it's like whatever you want to create. Second house can also be about your voice, using your voice. So I think you guys would actually serve well to use your voice on some kind of platform, expressing yourself. Like Venus is just about being expressive. It's about enjoying life. It's about talking about how life is exciting, adventurous. You can talk to people about creativity. You can talk to people about how to create a better life for themselves, about anything. Whatever you want to creatively express using your voice, or whatever creative endeavors you want to paint, you want to, I don't know, open up an ice cream shop, and that feels like a creative entrepreneurship, fun experience for you. It's whatever you feel called to do that feels pleasurable, essentially. Venus can make someone's voice very beautiful. Could make you a singer. So a singer, someone with a beautiful voice. It could make someone, a magnetic entrepreneur, I think. So anything that anything that revolves around beauty and pleasure. So it could be also like food or clothing, anything that's just like Venusian, like very beautiful to enjoy. But you guys have a very bright light. So I feel like you don't have like a harshness around you or around your energy. I'm not really getting that. I'm sure you can go like be very direct and honest with people if you like when you want to. With that liberator energy, it's like tell it like it is. But I feel like there's something fun. There's a fun approach you have to something that makes it an enjoyable process for people. So whatever that is, that's what you should be doing. Okay. So last bit of information about this group and their intuitive abilities, guys. What do you want to let them know? Beauty. What did I just say? Wow, you guys are attractive. So don't be afraid. I feel like this card comes up. It reminds me of that Christine Aguilera song where it's, you are beautiful, no matter what they say. No words can't bring you down. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that song. I get nervous when I sing in front of people. It's kind of a new experience for me. But yeah, this is about not being afraid to shine. This is about not being afraid to feel beautiful, to be seen, to be in front of people. Because there's something about with this Venusian energy. It's like, I think a lot of you are meant to be seen. It's like your personality, your aura, your energy, even your face. It's like an enjoyable experience for other people. So give that to them, enjoy it. Don't run away from it. But I think you guys are also artists, without question. You guys are artists. You can do anything. To me, any artist is multi-talented. I've never seen an artist just do one thing. They do multiple things. They write songs, they paint, they skate, they have like 2 other businesses going on. Like they're magically creative. So this is you. This is your aura. This is your energy. Last bit of advice for this group, guides. Oh, I love that. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. It's your heart. Your heart is magical. It's like, listen to your heart. Whatever's fun, whatever's pleasurable. Connections that help you to feel connected to yourself. People who are very encouraging and healthy for you to be around. That's going to be important for you to feel connected. Yeah, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Love. Allow yourself to love. Open up. This is going to expand your aura as well. Yeah. Yep. That's it. That is it. Group number 1. I think we've covered it all. So beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you chose this lovely amethyst, and this is going to be your reading. So we're going to be looking into your psychic abilities. What are your psychic abilities? What's happening around your psychic abilities? Any advice about them? We're going to find out. Okay. So first I'm going to go ahead and dial into the energies, read with the crystal, and then I'll pull cards and we will pinpoint those questions. Guides, dial me into the energies of group number 2. Okay. So I feel like one of your intuitive abilities has to do with like people, or it has to, I mean, obviously, right? But I was seeing something about either you're very connected to other people or you know how to be very connected, or something about working with people that helps you to tap into your intuition. That's powerful. Something about that, like working in a group environment or some kind of group or collaborative dynamic helps you to tap into your intuition. Let's see what else wants to come through. I was seeing a bird or birds. Birds of a feather flock together. So there, that might be advice too, is having a support system or a community to surround yourself with who can help you to learn and educate you more on how to use your intuition and feel more confident in it. That might be important. Birds are symbolic of freedom to me. So like feeling free, spirit, like a free spirit kind of energy. Let's see what else wants to come through here. Oh, okay. The energy is flowing a little bit differently for you guys. I mean, it's flowing, but I almost feel like it can either flow faster or maybe there's something about slow energy that works for you, or your energy is meant to flow slowly. But I feel like there's a little bit of I don't know, a blockage or something stuck. So I think there's something that you can do to help it flow better. I think we're gonna get some advice on what that is, but I'm getting that. Like, I feel like the energy is feeling a little chunky. So chunky to me, it just makes me think of like if you're trying to pour some kind of liquid through a really small hole, but let's say it's chunky. Like there's, I don't know, I'm thinking about salsa right now, but let's say you're trying to pour salsa down this like tiny little hole, but there's like chunks of tomatoes in it, and it's just kind of blocking everything from going down like quicker. I think there's something clunking around in your energy that we can clear out, or we can figure out how to clear out for you to be more tapped into your intuition better. Because maybe you feel like you're tapped into it, but it's not flowing as fast. It's not, or maybe you're not as comfortable. It's not coming to you as clearly as you would like it to be. Essentially, it's kind of clunky. So, okay, what else do you want to tell me, guys? Let's go ahead and channel with the crystal. Yeah, I keep getting the same imagery. It's flowing, but it's flowing quite slowly. I don't know if you have maybe multiple interests or maybe you're feeling quite distracted when you tap into your intuition, but it almost feels as if it's flowing in like, there's like multiple streams when it can be one nice, powerful stream. So the energy feels a little bit overwhelmed. Like there's too much going on. Maybe that's why I was getting salsa. It's like I like my salsa. I like chunky salsa. Of course I do. I love pico de gallo. It's kind of what I'm thinking about more as pico de gallo, but it's like both. If we want it thin, we don't want all those big chunks in there. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what else I can pull here. Oh, yeah. There's something clashing. Something's clashing. So to me, that's probably why the energy is not flowing as smoothly as it can, is because so it could be that you have like one perception of yourself or one way of seeing yourself, but it's clashing with another idea. I feel like it's energetically, there's something that's clashing within you. We're going to find out what it is. And that's why the energy, it might be like confidence. So for a lot of people, I tell them that confidence is huge. I'm like, if you don't believe it, you can't achieve it. It's just the way energy works. You got to believe in it. It's magic. The more you believe it, the more you give it power. The more you feed it, the easier it comes to you. So if you're not feeding it that belief, it goes against, right? Maybe you have a traditional belief system, or there's a way that you've grown up in this world that you're like, well, I believe in science. I believe in facts. I believe in what I see. And that's messing with your, like, I believe in anything, but I believe in energy, and energy is everywhere and magic is everywhere. It's like two philosophies clunking and pushing against each other. It's what I'm seeing, like two mountains. So I think you have two concepts or two ideas or two perceptions that are pushing against each other. But clearly you got it. You got the psychic intuition. We just wanted to flow better. And because you got this crystal is usually about momentum. So there might be something about you have to build the momentum to get it going a little faster, build the momentum. And I think you might be slowing down the momentum with your thoughts and your feelings about it, because you're thinking, is this real? Here's the thing. You just got to believe. You got to be open. So like I opened my third eye on accident. I learned how to have visions on accident because I wasn't even thinking, I thought other people could do it. I'm like, okay, I believe in that, but I don't know how to do that. And I'm just open. But I realized I've always had an imaginative mind. So I can always see things. I just didn't know that it was, the imagination was real, more real than I realized. And I was just open. So I think we're just needing to open ourselves up more. We'll find out here what's going on. I think that's it though. This is my crystal of alchemy. So I feel like maybe you are experimenting. You're trying things out. You're trying to say like, do I do it this way? Do I do it that way? So because we're getting some clunky energy, I want to go ahead and just dive into some advice for you guys. And then we'll focus more on what your intuitive abilities are. So advice about this group and tapping into their psychic abilities. Can you tell me about the situation and what's going on, guys? Oops, I have a chakra card in there. Okay, tell me what's going on. Okay, so you're intuitive. Okay. Oh my goodness. You guys got the Hierophant. We have the High Priestess and we have the Queen of Wands. It's your confidence. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's your confidence. You guys are super psychic. Oh my goodness. You guys are super psychic. You just need to trust yourself more. You just need to trust yourself more. You guys got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. I mean, come on. So, let's see. Tell me more about what's going on here, guys. Clarify that High Priestess. What's going on? Yeah, look at that. We got the Temperance, the Alchemy card. Yeah, you guys are experimenting, trying things out. Okay. So, okay, you guys are most definitely meant to be intuitive. You are meant to be psychic, perhaps even teachers, help people, guide people. So this is my, kind of like my crown chakra card. This one too could be like third eye, like seeing that you can see that which you cannot see. You're very much, your third eye is available. It's very much open. You can tap into it. It's here. You can access all that information. Your main advice is just confidence, just like believing in yourself. I think because you guys are very powerful. You guys are very powerful. And you might just be doubting it. You might be doubting, how powerful am I? And I'm like, well, the cards are showing you're very powerful. Okay, we have the Hierophant, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. A queen, for goodness sakes. So that means that you are very powerfully intuitive. And you are very magical. And you are like spiritual priestess. You guys are like natural priestess. Priestess, priest, whatever, whatever resonates with you. But you guys are natural at it. So much so that you got the 9 of Cups. So it's like you have the ability to like tap into it and feel very comfortable with it when you want to. You're just maybe just doubting yourself. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what else they want to let us know about your intuitive abilities. Group number 2. Advice or whatever they want to let us know. Okay, we have here Kali Liberation. So you're here to help liberate people, guide people. Kali Liberation is very powerful. Very powerful. She's all about purification. So that's probably why you're able to tap into your spiritual essence so beautifully. It's because of the purification. So that means that getting to the truth of the matter, right? Kali's about cutting away the BS with those daggers. Cut away at the BS and tap into the true essence of what life is all about. That might be also advice for you as well. It's like liberate yourself from I guess the unnecessary things of life that they say are important, and meditate on what is really true for you, what you feel called to hear and listen to. Because you guys are natural. You're a natural. Okay, tell us about this group's intuitive abilities, guys. Crown chakra. Yeah. And the moon energy as well. Yeah, third eye. Okay, we have crown chakra and we have third eye immediately. Those are your psychic abilities. So we have here the gift of connection, crown chakra. So this is about feeling connected to your heart. feeling connected to the energy around you intuitively. I mean, there's two people embracing in this. It's so interesting. So one thing that's coming through, this might be also advice for you guys. There might be people that you can work with or around. Even that Hierophant and the High Priestess give me that energy of initiation, like being a part of a group, a community of some sort, a spiritual community. But that's kind of what I'm getting here. Is like, if you work with a spiritual community, you might feel a lot more confident in what you're doing. If you surround yourself with people who are doing it and you see how they do it and you realize, wow, I actually do it in a very similar way, then you start to realize, wow, okay, so I am psychic. It's so funny because when I first started doing this, someone came up, like they contacted me and they reached out and they're like, you're doing it. And they were obviously very psychic, so they know I needed that reassurance. But they're like, you got it. Like, you got the thing, you got it. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm still new to this. I'm trying it out, but I'm having a lot of fun. So I think for you, it's like connections or people are going to help you to feel a lot more confident about what you're doing. The thing is, you're a natural. You're already doing it on your own. Okay, we got these came out together. Temperance and the Nine of Cups. It's like you're already doing the work to figure it out. So just keep doing that and feeling confident in yourself, listening to your heart we have here. Ritual self-devotion, third eye chakra. So again, your third eye is very much opened. And was this the group I talked about my third eye story? It is. It was. That's so funny. 24 third eye chakra. So it says here, ritual self-devotion. That means, honestly, you don't really need a teacher. This group, you don't really need a teacher to guide you. You're very self-guided. And the more you listen to that, the better you're going to tap into it. And when I say self-guided, we're guided by the universe. So it's not like we're not being given any kind of help. And it's not like we don't need any help either. But for you, it's just about trusting yourself. That's going to help you align with your pathway. But you have a clear sense of perception that you can tap into on your own. Okay, so tell us about this group's intuitive abilities. You guys are priestess. So, I don't know, you're here to like make magic. You very much are dialed into how the workings of the universe if you want to. We have your angel. Wow, helping those in need with no expectation in return. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this for you guys. What was I saying about the pure essence? Was I saying that for this group? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm like waiting, second guessing myself because I'm like, well, I don't know. Either way, I feel a pure essence. I feel a pure essence that's coming through for you guys. You have really pure intentions. That's why it's coming to you as well as it does. You just need to trust yourself. Tell us more about this angel card. Tell us more about the angel card. Wow. Okay. So we got, oh, there's another card behind it. Oh, interesting. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Page of Swords. These are all about conflict. That's so interesting. Let me go ahead and pull another card so I can see what's going on around this energy. The shadow attribute is acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Oh, that's so dark. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm not getting that. I feel like it's just any kind of inner... Oh, there it is, bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. What is that? Okay, so one message that wants to come through, I need to let you guys know. You are very sensitive. Surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people. You're very sensitive. That was the first thing that came through. That was the message. I saw the birds flocking together. Because we have here Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So it's like you need to cut through some of the BS. Like the Page of Swords is like, they will fight. They will fight to get through the unnecessary distractions in life. We have your bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. So this means that there are people around you who perhaps don't have the purest intentions. Intuitively, look, you're very intuitive. Intuitively, you should know better. Okay, group number 2, you know, you can sense it, you can pick it up when people don't have the purest intentions. I'm not confrontational in that sense. Like, I'm not going to be like, you better not, like, no, I'm just going to be like, okay, well, if this energy is clanking around, right? I think that's the clanking around I was feeling with you guys. If there's energy clanking around, I'm going to pull away. Not for me. So you guys need to be a lot more strict with cutting certain things out of your life that are not serving you because it's getting in the way of your energy. You guys are very empathic, very giving. Very probably used to being in a group dynamic or being around people or being surrounded by just a lot going on, and you like that, but it looks like you're being called elsewhere and you're being very much called to awaken. So whoever these previous people who are around you, it looks like you've outgrown them in some way. Yeah. So that's like a bit of the advice that wants to come through there for some of you. Not all of you may feel that way. For some of you, this might be an inner conflict. It's just not trusting yourself, you know, not trusting the guidance. It's so interesting because I remember when I was meditating on one of the channeled messages, and the bat was actually symbolic of like spirituality and like psychic energy. So I think you're quite psychic. You just want to make sure you're not distracted, because sometimes people can pick up on when someone's very empathic and they take advantage of that because their energy is empty and they need to like feed on something because they're feeling empty, because they're like very disconnected to themselves. Okay, tell us more, guys. What's going on here? Or tell us more about advice for this group and their intuitive abilities. What are their intuitive abilities? Okay, we have here Sagittarius and we have here Aquarius. Okay, I think we can start with those energies. All right, so Sagittarius is the teacher. This is life's teachers. You know a lot about the universe. You feel called to expand your mind, your energy, to know more, to be very philosophical. You guys are thinkers. So we have here Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. Yeah. I was talking about using the imagination earlier. So when you guys are tapped into using your imagination, you have a lot of access to information. That imagination is real for you guys. It's very much real. Very powerful crown chakra for this group. And that means you just get, like, you can just start writing a book if you wanted to. Honestly, if you set the intentions, it's about having clear intentions. If you just set the intentions to write a book or to do this or to do that, you can get it. You can get all the information. So, you know, I used to wonder why I was never really interested in the things that I was learning in school. I would fall asleep in my English class, for goodness sakes. I was just like, this is so boring. Oh my gosh. But I'm like, I could spend all day reading astrology books. I'm like, that's way more interesting than, you know, learning about August. What's his name? Who wrote all those plays? August. I don't know what his name is. But I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff is boring. So I think you guys are just very creative, very imaginative when it comes to your mind and the thoughts that come to you. And you guys are very much futuristic thinkers. You're here to help guide people towards like a better future, a healthier future, a new earth, essentially. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through for you guys about your intuitive abilities, psychic abilities. Super psychic. Not surprised with the amethyst. It's very psychic. Ooh, I love this. We have here higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Okay, so I think some of you guys are needing to hear this message. This very much connects me to this number 27, the gift of connection card. They give the same vibe and the angel. Okay, that's your frequency. Very beautiful, very bright, very positive. So it says higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So they really want you to let people in. That's the main advice that's coming through, because we got this, you know, connection here. And I was talking about that earlier. So let people in, divine love. The right people are going to be guided towards you. So what's funny is, you know, the people who aren't working, like who are causing conflict in your life. You know who these people are. You might have to have a conversation and say something and just say, we can't do this anymore. We need to cut it out. Or you can just pull your energy away. But either way, it says here your heart is healed. So I feel like you are stepping into some kind of confidence or a new chapter in your life where you're understanding, you're learning how to discern the difference between those who intend well for you and those who do not. And those who do not intend well are very deeply dissatisfied with themselves. And I think you're entering into a space where you're satisfied with yourself. Perhaps there was a time where you were deeply dissatisfied with yourselves and you resonated with this group of people. Everything is about frequency, but you don't resonate with them anymore because you've outgrown it. You've learned how to heal. You've done that work. This group, you've done a lot of work to heal. So divine love is on its way to you, connecting with those who are here to have your heart's best interests. Higher heart activation. Your heart is beautiful. You guys have like very pure intentions, beautiful heart. So that's the huge advice that wants to come through. Anything else you want to let us know about this group, guys? Direction guardian, choose your path. Okay, so that's the clunky energy too. Let's get into this. I want to know more. I want to know more. Yeah, so there might be something that you're doing currently that you're needing to cut out. Okay, like the first scenario that's popping into my mind, perhaps you're just doing a job that you're not passionate about anymore and you're like, you know, why am I here? I want to do the thing that makes me feel fulfilled. So you're needing to change directions, and that could be a little scary because you're used to doing what you were used to. Maybe that's the thing that's keeping you connected to these people. It's like maybe you don't spend time with them, but you see them at work. But then for the rest of your time, you're making sure to work on yourself and your healing, and you're diving in and you're expanding. But when you're at work, you're like, why am I here? Maybe because the pay is nice. Okay, so let's find some more information about your direction guardian. Guides, why is this card here? Tell me more. What does this group need to know about the direction guardian here? Death card. Yeah, it looks like you have to make a choice. It's like the end. That's hard. Yeah, it is a career choice. We have Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I think a lot of you are having to end some kind of career pathway that's not for you anymore. That could be hard because maybe you are the Queen of Pentacles, so you're a queen, like you're important, you're a manager, you're the leader. People are gonna miss you when you leave, but they're gonna miss your success, perhaps, and how magnetic you are about success. But this is the Valley of the Death. They're saying it's done. It's done. It doesn't resonate with you anymore. That's scary. And like the story I like to tell people all the time is I was really confused why I didn't want to paint anymore. Why I didn't want to draw. I didn't feel inspired. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know why. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't have any weird energy around it. I like painting. I like drawing. I like creating, but I want to like talk. I want to like do YouTube videos. I want to coach people. I want to talk about spirituality and the magic of the universe. And when I gave myself permission to do that, whew, it just opened so many doors. You can start small. It could start as a side hobby, but I'm telling you, once that heart starts to get revved up, it's going to feel so exciting and fulfilling for you that you're just going to be like, all right, let's go. Let's go. I want to see what else can happen because I'm so happy and fulfilled doing something that I'm aligned with. So you're being called to make an alignment adjustment here because you're going through a transformation. You might be resisting it. Okay. Okay, any more advice for this group, guys? We have here Five of Wands again. Yeah. Tell us more about the Five of Wands. Page of Cups. Yeah, okay. This group, you just need to do the thing that's passionate to you, regardless of what other people have to say about it. Doesn't matter. It's your life. This isn't like a childish approach to life. We're misguided to think that because we decide to change a path, let's say you've been on the same career path for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, we're told that it's irresponsible to change your career path because you lose stability. Stability is an illusion. Those things can be taken from you at any point in time. Any point in time, it's an illusion. But when you work with the divine plan, you're always going to be fine. It's always going to be taken care of. We have very little to worry about. We're the ones who create the problems. They're saying you are being called right now to let go of whoever this distraction is and walk towards passionately creating the experience, the life that you want for yourself here. You got a lot of creative ideas, a lot of things that you want to do and approach. And even if you're new to it, it doesn't even matter. This is just a start, right? This is just the beginning. Oh my gosh, just imagine what you can do. Just imagine, right? Be confident. Okay, I think I'm going to end that here. Let's just see if we can give you a final positive message. Group number, here. So what is this group's intuitive abilities? I didn't pull a card from this, so let's pull a card from this. Psychic abilities. Crown chakra, wow. Again. Oh, that's too much. Okay. What is this group's intuitive abilities? Let's see. Okay, thank you. We have here crown chakra. So it's talking about essential oils. Connect with your crown chakra by burning candles, oils, and incense with enlightening scents, such as myrrh, camphor, or frankincense. Okay, there's some advice for you, but your crown chakra is your gift. So that means you get, again, you can write a book. You guys are probably writers. You can do anything, honestly. It's like whatever information comes to you, you're here to experience that. Ooh, solar plexus. It's your confidence. So solar plexus, key concepts. This is why I think you guys have a natural affinity for success. If whatever you do and put your mind to, you can succeed at it with that Queen of Wands. That's your superpower. You can magnetize to you success and opportunities to you at any point in time. Okay. This chakra's key concepts are personal power, identity, opinion, intellect, and action. This chakra color is yellow, and its element is fire. Yeah, again with the fire, with the Queen of Wands. So your solar plexus, your confidence, that's also part of your intuitive abilities as well. Personal power. So, again, you guys got a lot of personal power. You need to exercise it and cut out the things that are not serving you. You guys know better. You know better than that. Identity. So you have a strong sense of self, a strong sense of identity. Perhaps you're afraid to share that with people. And it says opinion. Okay, maybe you can be very opinionated about certain things. That's fine. That's fine. Like, use that energy, guide people, show people the way. You're natural teachers and leaders is what I'm getting. Okay, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 3. So I just want to let you guys know the camera cut off about 11 minutes into your reading, and I don't want to reenact it because it was really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just be talking about your reading. You're not going to see my face. I'm going to have a display of the crystal and the first few cards that came out. Okay, but it's gonna be me audio talking over the imagery that you're gonna see, and you're just gonna be staring at the same imagery for about 11 minutes. But it is good. It's really good information. It's really good stuff, and I didn't want to reenact it because it just came through so clearly. So we're gonna move on from that space. I apologize for that. Hey, group number 3, if you chose this lovely, obsidian, then this is going to be your reading. So we're looking into your psychic abilities. What are your psychic abilities? We want to know. We also want to know what's happening around your psychic ability, what's going on, what's the advice that Spirit and the Spirit guides have for us today. Okay, I'm excited. So as usual, I'm going to pull energies first, and then I'm going to read with the crystal, and then I'm going to pull cards. And we'll find out all the information we need, of course. All right, guys, dial me into the energies of group number 3, please. All right, I think the energy is flowing quite fast for this group. Why do I keep seeing 2 energies merge together? What's that? Imbalance? Okay. Well, I think that one of the first advices that's coming through is quiet silence, no distractions. That's important for you to get tuned in. I was seeing this bird and it just felt so quiet and sweet. Could have also been like, it was glowing, so it could have been like an angelic presence as well that was coming through. Soft, bright, quiet. Let me see what else wants to come through here. Why did it go still all of a sudden? Everything just went very still. Okay, so stillness is very important for you guys. I guess I'm not surprised with the black obsidian. But that's going to be very important for you to tap into your intuitive abilities. I think you guys, okay, this is what I'm picking up. I feel like you guys can see things with crystal clear clarity if you want to. If you really wanted to, you could. It's just about the stillness. And making sure your energy is very nice and still. If you want to, you can see things with like crystal clear clarity if you want to. That powerful. Some people, it's very abstract, but I feel like you get like almost like you know how to pinpoint some things, like right on the money, right there on it. I feel like your energies are working very well together because I was getting this like back and forth mixing of two energies. Could be like masculine and feminine energy, working with all parts of yourself to like in cohesion to essentially access what you need to access. This group, I'm getting a sense of practice. I feel like you guys have been practicing. I feel like you have been working at it. That's what I'm getting. If you have not, then you probably should get working on it if you want to grow it. But I feel like for you, you need discipline for sure. All of us do, but that's just the advice that's coming through right now is you need discipline to access your gifts a little better. But I also feel like you have the ability to like be very sharp with it, like strong, powerful, like on the money. Like some people's energies is quite flowy. Like their approach to energy is quite flowy. It's very abstract. It's like, ugh, it's like that. But your energy feels like bam, bam, bam. Like, like very specific, you're like right on the dot with the information. You know exactly what you need to say to people. It's just like a strong sense of knowing. But I'm also getting sort of like grandpa energy. I feel like Saturn, grandpa energy. It's like you need to build your discipline, work on it consistently in order for you to get better at it, stronger, more powerful, and it will. And over time, you're going to be, I'm getting the sense like you have the ability to be very well known for what you're doing or what you do, because you've put in a lot of that consistent work and energy to do it. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through with the crystal. Group number 3, I tell you. Wow. Okay. I was seeing kind of like the Empire State Building, but I was also getting like another building that was upside down too. You guys are like astral travelers, or you go to a different world. You know how to like travel to like a totally different planet. It's like wherever you want to go, you can go to. It's like you can set a clear intention for, I want to go to this. I want to access this information, and it will come to you like very clean, very straight. But yeah, kind of like Inception. That was weird. A little bit like Inception. I was saying like the cities fold onto each other. But you guys have the energy, you have the potential to access multiple realities, essentially, like multiple realities. You know how to and you know how to differentiate which reality you're in and know it. Like a strong sense of knowing, I'm in this reality. I'm in the 3D. I'm in the 5D. The 5D is this, the 6D, the 8D, 10D is this, whatever. It's like you know exactly what it's about energetically. I'm getting for this group, like you have like a solid potential for like a career. If you want to create a career out of this, like you can be very good. Like people would take you seriously. That's what I'm getting. Like they would take you genuinely very seriously. Like I'm getting, I keep getting Saturn energy, like recognition, status. There's like a potential for status for what you do. Why are my group number 3s? Like, why are you guys always so amazing? Who are you people? Okay, let me see what's going on with the crystal here. Wow, yeah. I think you would benefit, you guys would benefit from living in a mountain. You would benefit from not being around people. You would benefit from a 12-day silent retreat or a Vipassana. You would benefit from, like, your energy would be cleared. I don't know, maybe there's something about your energy that's already clear as is, or the thing is, I just feel like this is a no BS group. I'm getting that because I keep getting that Saturn grandpa energy. It's like you don't have time for BS. So you are working to be very disciplined in your approach to life. Like you don't surround yourself with people who are going to waste your time or take of your energy. You're not going to waste your time doing or investing a lot of energy into jobs that you know you don't see a long-term career in this. I feel like whatever you're doing with your energy, you don't invest it carelessly. You're very particular about investing into spirituality. Is what I'm getting. It's like you're like, I'm going to invest into spirituality because I know that this is the real deal. I feel like you guys are like my no BS group. You are not playing around. You are here to awaken. You are here to transcend. You're here to do whatever you need to do to get into that right state of mind. You guys are very disciplined and routine. You can be. You have the potential to be if you want to. But if you give yourself a staycation for like 5 days, went and rented a cabin, your energy would be clean. and you could immediately get clear access to information and ideas about what spirit or guides want you to do for your next move and how you should proceed forward. Very powerful for this group. I could go on and on because I'm blown away, essentially. Yeah. Because this crystal is like my empty crystal. It's like empty. You're empty of, overwhelming yourself with egoic desires, or I feel like you're just focused on the right things, or that's what you can be if you want to. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's here right now, what the guides want you to know about advice in regards to your psychic abilities. I'm going to start with advice for you guys. Tell me about this group. You know what? The other group, it was kind of weird. Tell me about this group and their psychic abilities. Where are they at with it? Okay, nice. Oh, Tower card and the Queen of Pentacles. That's an interesting pairing, to say the least. Okay. Clarify that Tower card for me. I feel like that's like I will do whatever I need to do to get to where I need to go. If I need to let it all go and I need to transform, yeah, because we have the Nine of Cups. It's like I would give it all up to do the thing that's actually fulfilling for me. I will go through the transformation to get all of my ish together. Okay, so you guys are very disciplined. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So as far as your psychic abilities go, I think you're in a very transformative experience. I feel like it's leading you down the path you need to go. We have the Nine of Cups. I think you're on a path to essentially seeking more of what's fulfilling you, like what helps to bring you that fulfillment. And I feel like for this group, you're willing to just like take the risk, the leap of faith. If you need to, you're willing to go through that transformative experience because you're very grounded. And this is why your energy is so beautiful. You're very grounded, which means that to me, and we're getting a career woman here. So the career woman, she knows her stuff. So I feel like you like knowing your stuff. You like knowing how your intuition works, and you've been practicing. Yeah, definitely. Some of you have definitely been practicing. You go there. And you're in a space now, I think, where you're really considering, how do I create a pathway? I mean, I'm not getting considering. I feel like you're already on that pathway for a lot of you. Like you're already doing it. You're already finding a way to monetize off of it. Okay. Any more you want to tell me in regards to where they're at when it comes to their psychic abilities? Yeah, I think you're comfortable with it. With that Nine of Cups, I think you're really comfortable with it at this point. Whatever you can do. I keep getting transformative energy for you guys. You guys are, whew, Death card. I don't know. I feel like for this group, it's like the no BS. You took the time to assess your life and think about like, what am I going to do moving forward? It seems like I'm intuitive. It seems like there's something here and I want to go there. I want to transform my life. So if I need to leave everything behind and create this change, even if it might feel sudden to some people, it's not sudden to me because this inward transformation has been happening for this time. That's why I'm stable at my core, because I know exactly what's happening. And I'm not afraid. I'm getting kind of a fearless energy from this group. It's like, I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of the change or the transformation. Okay, so apologies, group number 3. I should have known better than that, like when the battery is about to run out. But I was like, oh, I can push it for a little bit. Sometimes it lasts longer than I'm expecting. Okay, so we're going to be looking into the rest of your reading here. So you guys already know the cards I talked about with the Scorpio. I kind of want to delve further into what's going on here with your current situation and advice around your psychic abilities. So actually, let me go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify this Tower card, please. Hierophants, yes. So you can go there if you want to. Accessing other worlds. And let's clarify this lovely... Okay, that's the Ace of Pentacles, kind of flipped out. Clarify the Death card. Just realized these cards don't have any labels on it. Well, Six of Cups. Okay, can you tell me some more about the Death card? Eight of Cups. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think I intuitively picked that up. So I think some of you guys are feeling called to like walk away, right? It's like walk away from situations that no longer serve us, like the past. Situations, whatever's not fulfilling for you, because there's a deeper sense of fulfillment. And, you know, with this Six of Cups, this could be about connecting to that deeper essence within yourself, you know, your inner child. They say this card isn't technically about the past, it's about thinking about the past. So maybe you've taken the time to reassess your life and thought about, well, this isn't really the direction I want to go in. I want to go in a different direction. I want to go towards what's really fulfilling me, what really makes me feel cared for and loved in life, essentially. Yeah, I think you guys are basically, some of you may have gone through a recent spiritual awakening here with this Hierophant in the Tower card, where you just became more aware that this is not, you know, this is not fulfilling me. I'm ready for the real thing. I'm ready for the real deal. Let me go ahead and clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles here. Whoop. Okay. Sun card. Wow. What did I say? I think you guys are figuring out what really makes you happy here. And that inner child is lighting up. I think a lot of you have figured out and found out what kind of career path is going to make you feel attuned to who you are. And I think it has a lot to do with your psychic abilities, right? Your psychic abilities, your intuition, or just listening to your intuition, right? It doesn't mean you have to be using your psychic abilities to be like, I read for people. You could be using your intuition to just make better choices in your life. Okay, tell us more about this group and their psychic abilities. Tell us about their psychic abilities, guys, and how they can best use them. Okay, wow. Let me get a clarifier for this. We have a mentor and seeker. So you're definitely seekers. Yeah, you guys are deep. Clarify that mentor energy for me, please. Knight of Swords. Okay, tell me more about the mentor energy. Knight of Pentacles. And Seven of Wands. Okay, I'm not getting anything else you want to tell me about the mentor energy. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So the first card we have is the Seeker, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. And it came out with this card, Mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So it's like one person going out there seeking wisdom, and then there's a person that they maybe meet along the way who's a mentor who can help them attune their wisdom a little bit better. So I think you guys, again, would definitely benefit from like just going somewhere traveling, having some kind of spiritual retreat. But here, let me remind you guys, if you really want to commit to this path, you need to commit to this path. I've had times where I'm like, I really want to go on this path, but I wasn't committed. I was not. I was very much scared. And why the best way to use your intuitive abilities is to get reassurance, right? So I asked my guides for more advice, and they told me, well, the way that they taught me how energy works, how taking leaps of faith work, taking risk works. They've shown me every step of the way how following the intuitive path works. So you're shown just a few steps in front of you. You're not shown the whole pathway. You're just shown a few steps ahead of you. And you have an intention, you have a vague vision. But the less you hold on to that vision, the less you're like, it has to be certain, it has to look like this, the more it can expand. And the universe can just kind of send you the right people and opportunities to help you. I think you guys could benefit from a mentor. That could be also the Six of Cups, right? Someone who you're meant to meet along your path to help you get attuned to your abilities. You have Three of Pentacles, right? That's the collaborative energy. Knight of Pentacles is about, so the Knight of Pentacles to me reminds me of that after college energy where you've kind of figured out what your career path is. So I feel like you guys have figured out what your pathway is, your calling is. And now you're trying to see what does that look like for me on the practical, because you guys have a practicality to you, which is great because you need to be in this world. But there's a little bit of fear with this Nine of Swords. There's a little bit of fear of uncertainty, and maybe even with that Seven of Wands, maybe there's a fear of what are other people going to think? I'm being a rebel. Are they going to judge me for this? It doesn't matter. It's for you to experience. So you're going to find the right people along your path who are going to help you to figure out your path, it is very much your path. It is very much your individual. And they're going to help you to essentially monetize what I'm getting for this group with that Queen of Pentacles and that Knight of Pentacles. They're going to help you to monetize this experience. so that it can help, so you can pay for food and living and shelter. Food, living, and shelter. I heard someone say they don't trust when someone charges for something. I'm like, clearly you have no idea how abundance works. I'm like, that is someone who's clearly speaking from blockages when it comes to finances. So maybe there's a fear of, because you've always made money a certain way, how is it supposed to look different for you now? But I'm just like, look, your value is infinite. And the fact that people, if you don't charge at all, when you intuitively feel called to, then you might struggle. If you have a hard time trusting your worth and your worthiness, now we have issues. Okay, you should charge, and feel free to charge for what you do, the energy exchange that you're creating with people. So let's see, what is this group's intuitive gifts? We have here Mercury, your mind, your intellects, and Mars. Oh, Mars. This group's gifts. Taurus. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys are manifestors. Okay, I got you. What is this group's intuitive gifts? Crown chakra. So lesson presence. Okay. All right. You guys are, I think you guys are like the yoga instructors. You guys are the dance instructors. You're good at teaching people how to be in their body. Mars and Taurus. This is very much like physical energy. You're very good at teaching people how to be present and be in their body, or just be present in general, present to life, because we have here soul lesson presence, crown chakra. So you get information on teaching people how to be very present. Your gifts may also be communication. So like Mercury here. You may communicate your ideas, your mind, your intellect. Maybe you can just go there imaginatively and show people in a very creative way how they can tap into being in their body more. But you're definitely here to tap people into being in their body. Maybe also creating abundance and success. You guys are actually abundant magnets in this group. You guys know how to help people build abundance and create abundance, because that's kind of what your focus is on. So here's a trick. If you want to know who your audience is, you want to know who you're here to mentor, it's the things you're interested in. What are you interested in doing? Are you interested in abundance? Maybe you're an abundance teacher. Are you interested in knowledge? Maybe you're a knowledge teacher. Are you here to help people tap into their soul essence? Maybe you're a soul essence teacher. Maybe you're a combination of all of them. But either way, that's a huge clue to know, how do I use my intuitive gifts? But there's a strong practicality to you. You guys very much have the ability to be consistent and put in the work and the effort to be better and do better, essentially. Okay, so let's get another clue into what your intuitive gifts are. Group number 3. What is this group's intuitive gifts? Oh, wow, Earth. We have your inner Earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and read the book for this one. But okay, your intuitive gift is teaching people how to be present, which honestly is like the most important thing of all, because we can't run away from our body. And a lot of people struggle with that. So this is kind of what Eckhart Tolle teaches, is he teaches people how to be present in their body. He talks to them and he helps them to feel more like that liveliness in their body, the moment, the importance of the moment. He helps people to discern and kind of separate, instead of being in their minds and running away from reality. He teaches them how to be in this reality. Maybe that's why I was getting that Inception energy. So it's like, and I was getting an Empire State Building. So that is, to me, like, that's a combination of like maybe abundance and stability, like something real and tangible that exists, being in this reality. So you teach people how to stop escaping their life and to be present in their life and to find profound happiness in this existence as it is. That's your gift. And I gotta say, that pretty much is like the transcendence. It's like, if you can access that, you will transcend. You will. So I think you help to really alleviate a lot of people's suffering is what I'm getting. You help to take away that suffering from people, because, again, they're suffering because of their worldly desires and experiences, and they're caught up in the chaos of it. And you help people to get centered in the chaos, right? With the Tower card and the Queen of Pentacles, you help people to ground themselves in the chaos. What does this card say about the storm? Well, the Tower card is about I can handle the storm, or I can be in the storm. I can be the calm and the chaos, basically. Okay, eventually I'm going to find the page here. Base chakra, strength, security, laying foundation. So base chakra is your gift, base chakra. The base chakra, also known as the root chakra, is found at the base of the spine and is the energy center. That's why I was getting like that Saturn, like old grandpa, no BS energy. Is the energy center that governs our connection to the physical world and all of its lessons. This card transports us to the energetic gateway that connects us to this planet and everything that we have learned during our many lifetimes here. We are being given a powerful opportunity to root down and claim our right to be on the planet. So essentially, you're here to help people create a new Earth. That's kind of what I'm getting. Inner Earth, new Earth. You're here to help people be here on Earth. Claim the truth that ultimately we are safe. Yeah. In the image, there is a gateway below a giant tree. This realm is called the underworld. This is the spiritual realm visited by the shamans journeying, oh my gosh, to collect energies, meet guardian beings, and reclaim parts of their power or the power of others that have been left behind. Know that if you are searching for parts of yourself, you have the opportunity to find them and build stable foundations. You have the right to feel grounded, safe, and secure. Okay, so you are becoming fully aware of what you need in order to feel safe and fulfilled on planet Earth. Know that it is part of the divine plan for you to be incarnated upon this planet now. And although at times you may have felt unstable or that you've lost your way, you have been building up momentum to be where you are today. You are in a space where you can build powerful foundations, a space where you can lay out exactly what you need, who you need to be, and what you need to do to flourish and to grow. You have the opportunity to reclaim parts of yourself that you've buried deep within and reclaim gifts you've abandoned. If you're starting any projects or you're thinking about taking up something you've had a hold on, now is the perfect time. The seeds you're planting are sending roots deep into Mother Earth. You are held, you are supported. Okay, so that's essentially what you're here to do again. So we were getting that manifestation, abundance, and being a lot more present in your body. That's your gifts. Okay, so any advice in regards to this group cultivating their psychic abilities, guys? We have here, no place like home, number 50. So this is about authenticity. This card is about authenticity. This is about home is wherever you go. So if you're dialed in, you're tapped deeply into your own essence and knowing who you are, wherever you go, you take yourself with you, you're going to know how to create home wherever you are. So this is about being authentic. Be honest about who you are and what you want, what you desire, what you feel called to do. Advice to this group in regards to their psychic abilities. Whoa, a lot. Okay, so we have here Water Guardian connects with your emotions. I feel like you guys are quite practical. So make sure you tune into your emotions. Tune into your emotions. Tune into that lovely intuitive magic for you to feel more connected with yourself and just having a strong sense for what to do next, where to go. We have here Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. So if life feels a little chaotic, like there's a lot going on, now's a really good time for you to acknowledge, to just embrace peace, but peace in general is good for you. I was getting that, like no distractions is great for you. Simplifying things is great for you. Simplify your life, keep it simple, keep it easy. We have Peacekeeper. Yeah, a lot about peace. Let go of the need to be right. So this is about, like if you're in any kind of situations with people, let's say you're arguing about politics. Put your energy where it really needs to go. So that's kind of the advice I was getting. I was picking up. I'm like, when you put your energy where it needs to go, I'm telling you, you're going to feel powerful. You're going to feel rejuvenated. You're going to feel like you have the energy to invest into things that are worth investing in. So that's what that Peacekeeper energy is about. Keep the peace in your life. The more peaceful your life is, the more you peacefully engage with the world, the more peace comes towards you. We also have here Animal Guardian. Trust your instincts. Get strong instincts. You have a strong sense for knowing where to go, what to do, what feels right. You have good instincts. So you are being asked to just trust your instincts. Whatever you're doing is working for you. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else is happening in your life. What's going on around this group's psychic abilities you want to let us know, guys? Any advice or anything else? We have here protection. So this is my grounding energy, my Mother Earth Gaia. So you're currently in a space where you're learning how to just stabilize your energy, feel very secure in yourself, feel very grounded. Perhaps you're retraining your root chakra energy so you're not feeling uncertain about life or what direction it's taking you in. You're becoming okay with the unknown, perhaps to some extent, because you're understanding that at the core, the truth is you are protected and always. Anything else you'd like to let this group know, guys? We have here Elaine patterns. I'm going to clarify that one. Yeah, so if there are some unhealthy, we keep going back to this, I think this theme. So if there are some unhealthy habits or patterns that are not serving you anymore, now's the time to replace them with new healthy patterns, new habits that help you to feel a lot more aligned with your path. So tell us more about this patterns guides. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. That's so funny. Okay, so I think it's your patterns or it's your thought process around abundance, perhaps, that keeps coming up for you guys. So abundance, or about the universe taking care of you, or spiritual abundance. How do you access that? Tell us more about the patterns. Yeah, so we have the Five of Wands, which is about conflict. Perhaps it's also about it's creating conflict in your life because you were taught, unhealthy patterns. Just other people said, this is how you make money. And then someone else said, this is how you make money. For you guys, just tap into that inner guidance and you'll know how to make money because you're a natural money maker. You are a natural money maker. Okay, tell us more about this patterns. Yeah, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. So it's like walking away from habits or patterns or things that no longer serve you. So the Eight of Swords can be about disappointments or letdowns, experiences that we were quite disappointed in and just didn't feel very good. Can you tell us more about the Three of Swords? Okay, for you guys, it's really your money mindset, your abundance mindset. I think you guys are intuitive and you know this, you know how to tap into it. And for you, it's just a matter of figuring out, because I think you are here to help people manifest their dream experience or their dream life. And I think this is the path you're feeling called to do because you are like a Queen of Pentacles energy. It's like you are meant to be a leader or a teacher when it comes to abundance, money, or wealth. So what they're asking you to do is just to focus on healing unhealthy patterns that were not serving you when it came to abundance and wealth. Let them go. So this conflict is just that inner conflict about your perception about abundance and being taken care of. Yeah. Tell us more about this group's intuitive psychic abilities. Libra, 6th house, and Mars. Again, it's the same thing. Oh my goodness. You're here to teach people abundance. That's so specific, I gotta say. Oh my goodness. You're here to teach people abundance. And also how to heal their body. So, sorry, I don't know I didn't say this, but some of you guys are like, you know exactly what people should eat to cleanse their body, to feel like the herbs they should eat, the diet they should eat, what kind of fitness routines they should do. You guys are like the physical, like, health people. So it's like physically, whatever you're here, whatever kind of way people can feel attuned to being in their bodies, you're here to help them do that. So you could probably write a book on like a vegan diet, or you can create a set of yoga videos about how to be present in your body and do certain exercises. You guys are intuitively dialed into that. Okay, tell us more about this group's intuitive gifts. It keeps taking me towards one area, so I think we're gonna kind of stick with that. Oh, fun. So we have your God, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Yeah, again, very Eckhart Tolle, like here to help people awaken. God is real, or, spirituality is real, magic is real. benevolence and compassion, just like serving people, helping them understand they're not alone. There's an eternal force at work here. We also have your gambler, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So you guys are just very intuitive, period. Because we have the gambler reference, again, abundance, right? It's kind of coming through. Strong sense for knowing, like, you guys have a strong business sense. So you guys could just, I feel like you guys could create any kind of business that you wanted, and you could find a way to succeed at it. Perhaps you create businesses that aren't successful, but you are going to, if you really put your mind to it, like, or your intuition to it, if you really use your intuition to guide you, you guys can be successful at whatever entrepreneur endeavor you decide that's the thing that you want to do. That's the thing that you want to create. Even Mars and Libra can be about like partnership, business partnership. Sixth house can be about work, career life. It's mostly work life happening here. Sixth house can be about healing as well, healing, health, routine. So you guys are very much those people, like you could help people feel a lot more relaxed in their daily routine, their daily life, or how they can feel attuned. You're those daily teachers. Perhaps you have like a class you teach on a regular basis where you help people to get attuned to their bodies, and you recommend to them health, diet information that helps them in some way. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 3. It was extra long for you guys because of that little blip we had, and I wanted to be very thorough for you. So I think we got all the information. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye.